Billy Bunny and the Cheerful Little Bird. You remember in the last story that the circus elephant gave Uncle Lucky and Billy Bunny tickets to go to the show. Well, I'm awfully sorry to tell you they didn't go, and the reason was because the tent caught fire. And before the firemen in Bunnytown could put out the flames, the spangles were all burnt off the circus queen's dress, and the ice cream cones were all melted, and the peanuts roasted blacker than a coal, and the lemonade boiled over and burnt the alligator's tail so that he wouldn't stand on his head. And oh, dear me, the circus folk all had to sleep with the animals, and the fat lady couldn't get into the monkey cage, so she had to lie down on the grass underneath for the night. And she caught an awful cold and almost had the chicken pox. Of course, Billy Bunny and his good, kind uncle were dreadfully disappointed, and when they got home they played on the Victrola on a new song called, "If you want to borrow money, don't you ever come to me." And after that they went to bed, and when they woke up they heard the little sparrow singing on the front porch. Sing a song of summer and the happy flowers. Sing a song of sunshine through the golden hours. Always sing of gladness through the lifelong year, even in December when it's cold and drear. I'm going to take some crumbs out to that cheerful little bird. And kind Uncle Lucky sprinkled sponge cake crumbs all over the porch, and the sparrow and her little birdies had a scrumptious feast. And after that the telephone rang, and Mrs. Bunny called up to find how Billy Bunny was. And when Uncle Lucky said he was very well, she said she was glad, because if he had been sick, she would have wanted him brought home immediately. But as long as he wasn't, she wanted him back anyway, because she was so lonely without him. And then, of course, the little rabbit had to say goodbye to his dear, kind uncle and start right off for the old briar patch. Well, sir, he hadn't gone for more than 1,000,000 hops and maybe a few skips and jumps when he came across his old friend the brown horse. "Hello there," said the good-natured animal. "How is your bunny highness?" "I'm all right," said the little rabbit, "but what are you doing here in the woods?" "Shh," whispered the brown horse. "I ran away today, and I'm afraid the policeman will catch me for exceeding the speed limit. So I'm hiding here." And just then they heard a whistle, but you'll have to wait to find out whether it's a policeman or a locomotive engine until the next story, for I've no more room in this one.